Okay, so before we begin, I want to show you guys the two jewels that need to be replaced. One is right here, and the other one is right here. For some reason, when I got this belt, those two jewels were the only two that kind of looks like they got some moisture inside of them or something like that. So I hopped onto Wrestling Superstore's website. I ordered some replacement jewels after talking to Simpsons Restoning. He told me like, yeah, you can just easily replace these. So I ordered some off Wrestling Superstore. I got some of that gem tack glue offline off Walmart.com. I'm going to pop these out and replace them. So let's get started. Now, I am no professional at this. I'm not really sure exactly what tools I would need to pop this jewel off, but I'm just going to use a flathead screwdriver and a hammer in case I need it to bang it out. So let's just see how this goes. So I'm just going to take my screwdriver and just kind of wedge it in between the gem and the plate. Oh, look at there, it came right up. Look, it came right up. That was easy. There's one. And there is the second one. I guess it's a good thing I'm doing this because as I was doing this, I noticed another small gem was coming off. This one's in fine shape though, so it's fine. I will just put that back whenever I get my gem tack glue. But it came off right there, so I will easily just glue that back on whenever I get my glue. So for right now, there's nothing I can do except wait for the glue to get here. Alright, so there are the three stones out of it. That one right there, that one right there, and that one right there. And all I simply did was use the flathead screwdriver, and I put it between the plate and the jewel, wedged it right there, and it literally just popped right out. So that was really all I had to do with that tool. So once I get my new gems from Wrestling Superstore, I'll take those and replace the three that looks like they got a little bit of moisture or something inside of them. And this belt will look even better. Alright, so after looking over some of the stones, there were two stones up here that still had a little bit of moisture inside of them. Or maybe it was glue, I'm not quite sure what it was. But it was right there and right there. I went ahead and removed those as well. I figured if I'm going to go ahead and put new stones in some of these other places, I might as well go ahead and pop those out as well and replace those while I'm going to go ahead and just do all of it. Otherwise, having two little stones up here in the corner with moisture or whatever inside of it, that would probably bug me. So I'm going to go ahead and just do the 5 stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whenever my gems from Wrestling Superstore get here. Alright, so now that we got some of these gems off the belt, let's get the bag of new jewels and let's get the gem tack glue and start putting new jewels on this belt. Here we go. I also want to give a shout out to Stokes Leather on Facebook. They didn't ask me to shout them out or nothing like that. A great re-leathering company. If you want to get your belt re-leathered, check out Stokes Leather on Facebook. Okay guys, so I got my little baggie of replacement jewels from WrestlingSuperstore.com. I think it was like 15 bucks for this little baggie of replacement jewels for the WWE and Universal title. So this, all these gems will replace some of the older ones. I won't be using all of these, so I'll be keeping the rest of them. I'm only going to be using like 3 or 4 of them. So the rest of them I will put back in case other ones fall out of this belt. And how you put these on is gem tack glue. This stuff is perfect for rhinestones. You don't want to use like super glue or anything like that to replace your gems and your jewels for your belt. Go to like Walmart.com or Amazon, something like that. Pick up some gem tack glue. It was super cheap. It was like all of these tubes were like $5. So pick you up some of these, and you won't use All of these, you only use just a little bit of glue. So let's get started. Okay guys, here is the small bag of gems. I will be replacing some of these gems with the new ones. So we need to find the right size jewels. I'm going to move my belt up just a little bit. I'm going to dump some of these out. So you have different size gems. You have the ones that kind of point like this. You have your flat back little gems like this. And you have some smaller ones like this. You can buy these at WrestlingSuperstore.com. That way, in case any of your jewels fall off your belt. So they give you a pretty good amount, so hopefully this works. Thank God for tweezers, because I've already made a mess and I've dropped gems everywhere. God. Okay, so step one is to find the right gem that goes with the spot that you need to replace it with. I found the right size. I'm going to use some of this gem tack glue. It says you just need just a little bit to start it. So I'm just going to put just a small dab like that. I'm not really sure. I'm not a professional. Take your gem, place it right on top. It says do not put a lot of pressure. All right, so we got that one in there. Again, just a little bit in the area. Again, not a lot of pressure, just kind of drop it in there, align it up, and boom, just like that, and we will let it sit for just a little bit. Definitely got a newfound respect for people that do stones, because these things went everywhere across my table, and man, they were just so hard to find. Some of them are really, really small gems, so major respect to those guys that do this professionally. If you're going to restone some of your belts, I recommend getting some tweezers and the gem tack. I didn't even use one of these tubes, so if I want to restone any of one of my other belts, or if I lose any more, I got plenty of gem tack for future use, plenty of gems left over. Again, I think this was like 15 bucks at Wrestling Superstore. This was like 5 bucks at like Walmart.com, just to put new stones into your belt. And I'm really, really happy with the results. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like belt videos like this, consider subscribing to this channel. I try to upload videos every single week. And with that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.